boys, welcome to JJDL Finals versus Darude, who you can check out in the top right hand corner. Be sure to also check out our team builder. This is a day late, I apologize. We had some scheduling issues. We're gonna hop in now. We're Terra Steel Raging Bolt. If you missed the team builder again, check it out. I am nervous. He actually brings, ooh, what? Not what I expected at all. He brings Terra Ghost Vikavolt, which leads me to believe, in Terra Electric Monkey Dory, and no Ogerpon, which in my opinion was one of the two best Pokemon in this matchup. I still think I'm in a good spot. A lot of my stuff wasn't relying on speed. The only Pokemon that really cares about that speed drop is going to be Shoulder Day, and it's just going to be for the Urshifu. The only difference is going to be the Urshifu and the Monkey Dory. I do think he's going to lead Vikavolt. I do think he's going to get Webs up, and if he Terras, so be it. I'm fine with that. Raging Bolt's Terra is a lot less valuable now because he's not Terra Psychic on Monkey Dory. He's actually Terra Electric, which I'm not sure what that's for. We're going to lock in here. We're going to lead Raging Bolt. The whole plan is to lead Raging Bolt and throw up a Draco turn 1 no matter what. Have fun to Darude, man. Definitely underprepared for Vikavolt. I really didn't think it ever came. I'm definitely shocked to see it. I just think Webs do so bad into me, man. But people keep telling me otherwise, I guess, or showing me otherwise. Have fun, man. So I assume we're going to see that Vikavolt lead. We're going to see Fortress, actually. Okay. So he's going to get a spike up, and he's going to want to keep those spikes up then with the Terra Ghost Vikavolt, I would assume. I'm going to take some time to think, because what is Terra Electric for on Monkey Dory? I'm not entirely sure. Blastoise? To hit Skarmory, I guess? I feel like Fire was better, though, because you also hit Skarmory, Rillaboom, and you were immune to Grassy Glide. So we're gonna sit here for a second, and we're going to think. I think Volt Switch is always our play, because of the fact that he led this Fortress. Usually it's going to be Draco. I didn't really expect a Fortress lead. Obviously, we're not going to Draco a Fortress here. I don't think we have any reason to go for the Draco, any reason to go for the Terra. We're going to Volt Switch here. If he's no Spadef, then we do about 50%. Yeah, he's going to be some Spadef, for sure. So some Spadef. I think my initial switch into this is going to be Cuddles. It just does so much damage, immediately puts him in such a bad spot, so that's what we're going to do. He has no Earth Power resist on his entire team. I guess Vikavolt technically now. Gets up a T-Spike, actually. Okay, T-Spike makes a lot more sense. T-Spike is definitely annoying for me. Toxic Spikes. And he's at about, what? About 55%. So, I mean, that could have been no Spadef damage. I still think my best play is to go for... I mean, I can go for 2 Hyper Voices here. Do 2 Hyper Voices kill this Pokemon? I mean, 2 Hyper Voices kill this Pokemon. They also do a ton of damage to Vikavolt. It 2 KOs Vikavolt. So I do think Hyper Voice is going to be my best play here, so that's what we're going to go for. We Hyper Voice. Let's see what he goes for. That does not 2 KO. Why? Body Press. He does about half. Okay. Misplay on my part. Why does that do so little? I guess he's a lot more Spadef than I thought, and we got a high roll. I go Skarmory now. He takes Rocky damage, and that puts him in range of Boulder. We can start getting Boulder in pretty freely. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go Skarmory here. If he doubles into Vikavolt now, I'd be very surprised. We're going to switch out. We're obviously faster. We're going to go Skarmory here. We're going to see if he body presses again. I imagine that will be the case. He's actually going to switch out. Does he go Vikavolt? Does he get me? Yeah, he does. Damn it, dude. Damn it. So I don't really value rocks that much. I can go into Hands. I think Hands is what I'm going to do. Hands resist both of these things dual stabs. Terra Blast isn't doing that much to me. We do soak up our Pyappa, but we don't really have another play. We can go Raging Bolt. Actually, Raging Bolt can definitely live a hit from this Pokemon. We can kind of pivot to using this as the check to this, because Monkey Dory is not as scary anymore. Let me see how much we would do to this Pokemon with like a Draco. I mean, yeah, we could do a ton of damage to this Pokemon with Draco. Max HP, we do 72 to 85. We 2 KO with 2 Dracos. I think we're gonna go Bolt. We're gonna go Bolt. T-Spikes are gonna be extremely annoying. And he's gonna Volt Switch. Okay. 437 to 417. We're gonna see what his initial check to this Pokemon is, which is gonna be very interesting actually, because there's not really anything great. He did only 20 damage to us. He goes into Florges. This is our check to this Pokemon, so I am gonna go for the Heavy Slam here. Volt Switch, that shows me that he is specially offensive. He's actually max specially offensive, not modest, it looks like, or modest with an absolute max roll. I am going to go ahead and throw off my Terra, and I am going to go ahead and get the Heavy Slam off. I could also Volt Switch into... Boulder. I really like throwing off Terra Steel Heavy Slam and then Volt Switching the following turn. If he's not Fizz Death, this does a lot of damage. And the in-game that we are going to look for right now, guys, is going to be the Iron Boulder in-game. It has to be. It has to be at this point. It has to be the Iron Boulder in-game. He's going to switch out now. What's he go into? Fortress, potentially? He goes back into Vikavolt. Okay. We're going to Heavy Slam. We're not going to do a ton of damage to this Pokemon. But we do find out a little bit about it. We do about, if he's max HP, 14%. It's going to be very difficult to tell. If he's no HP, though, that does put him in range of a Draco. So I think we Heavy Slam into Draco, and if he goes Fortress, we just Volt Switch the following turn, and we're fine. I mean, obviously, this is very difficult to tell if that was 13 or 14%. I have no idea. We're going to drop a Draco here. It's free. If he stays in, it could potentially pick up a KO. If he switches out, fantastic. He could also be Assault Vest as well. He's playing very well. The whole game plan was to, like, put him in a position where... Okay. That is not good. He's obviously not AV. They had a chance to KO him if he wasn't max HP. If he wasn't max HP, then we found that out. I have to Volt Switch now. Super, super annoying. We Volt Switch. If he stays in, we can go Ursaluna Blood Moon on the pivot. If he goes Florges, we can go into Boulder. We can start clicking buttons. He sacks Fortress. Okay. We're going to Volt on this. We're going to go into... We don't quite KO it, which is fine. Skarmory with the Body Press should be able to pick it off from here. I think we go Skarmory. We do break our Sturdy, though, if he is... We do break our Sturdy if he is Rocky Helmet. I think I'm okay with that. I don't think I have another good play. I could go Boulder and start clicking buttons with him, and I would see what his immediate check is to that, but then Urshifu comes in. I think, realistically, my only play is to go Skarmory. I don't think I really have another great play. I could get Rocks up, but that could let him Volt Switch. I would rather just KO this Pokemon right now. And then get Rocks up later. And then we throw in, I guess, Monkey Dory, Terra Blast on our Raging Bolt that comes in. Raging Bolt does, Terra Blast does minimal damage to Raging Bolt. It looks like it doesn't 2-hit KO. Specs Modest might 2-hit KO after Toxic, so we might have to reevaluate. We could go into Rillaboom. I don't think he's going to want to Terra Ghost Vikavolt now that we don't have Blastoise, obviously. He's actually going to switch out, so we're going to get a Body Press off on something. It's going to be V-Drive. I should have Brave Birded, I suppose. Here comes V-Drive. So I think my play here is to... That does a lot of damage. Crit. My bad on that. What's he at? It's just above 50. Is it like 50, what? 52? 53? 52 and a half? Does he KO Ursaluna Blood Moon with a Bug Buzz? Should he go for it? He does. Is my play to go into Ursaluna 229? I really want to stop that Volt Switch. I don't think I do so otherwise. And obviously Ursaluna is not nearly as valuable now that we do not have... Now that we have Webs up. I'm going to go Ursaluna. And if Ursaluna goes down, I can go Boulder and click a button. And he'll sack Fortress, he'll go Urshifu. Our Scarf Ursaluna is going to not be very good now, unfortunately. And he could totally go for the Bug Buzz here and pick off the KO. Volt Switch. Okay, so we blocked up Volt Switch. Great, good to know. We Hyper Voice here. Hyper Voice kills a non-AV Vikavolt because we know he's especially offensive. Hyper Voice should KO always 53.6 to 63, and it looks like he's at 52. So we're gonna Hyper Voice. It locks us in. It picks up the KO on Fortress coming in. If that's the Pokemon that he does indeed decide to sack, which it totally could be, and totally should be probably. And then he goes Urshifu and he puts us in a real tough spot. It might be in our best interest to sack Ursaluna after that. I'm assuming, yeah, this is Fortress. Okay. Down goes Fortress. We do definitely still have a means to win this game. For sure. We have a lot of good options still alive. I think, maybe if he goes Urshifu, we go hard Skarmory. Because that's what Skarmory is here for at this point, now that there is no Ursaluna. Definitely, yeah, we definitely go Skarmory. Covers a U-turn, gets Rocky Helmet Chip. Finds out if he's pads, and then if he's Surging Strikes, finds out if he is Punching Glove, and then if he is banded, he 2-hit KOs us, but we can pivot to Rillaboom after. He has a chance to 2-hit KO us. And then he takes a ton of damage. He's actually going to go into Monkey Dory here. So I have 2 options. I can sack this Blood Moon. I think what I do is I sack Blood Moon. It has literally almost no purpose left. It just stops Volt Switches from Vikavolt, which is really cool, but once we get in Boulder, I don't care anyway. I can also go hard Boulder right now if I was really about it, but I'm not. Yeah, I think we're going to just stay in. We're going to go for the Hyper Voice. He could just Parting Shot. He could just U-turn. I think he actually Grass Knot, so we're going to sacrifice Luna here. It goes down. That's fine. Wasn't super valuable left yet anymore. And we go Bolt, and we Volt Switch. My controller just keeps dying. So I'm glad I didn't go hard Boulder. Let me actually see how much that would have done to Boulder. I'm curious. Wouldn't have KO'd us unless he was Specs. Could very well be Specs at this point. We go Volt. We go Bolt and Volt. I mean, we still get in Boulder very freely, and we get him in very bad positions. As long as we have Skarmory healthy, then we do have something for the Urshifu. Darkrai coming in is going to get a little bit scary, especially with Raikou or Braikou here weakened. But we do have, obviously, in the back, Rillaboom, who is Assault Vest. But if he is Specs Darkrai, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. I think Volt Switch is always our play here. We could have also Draco'd, but I don't want to let the Fortress or the Florges in for free, excuse me. And if we Volt Switch, we go Boulder, we can pretty much claim a KO. Pretty convincingly, right? He's going to Hard Switch, he's going to go Florges, we're going to get this Volt off. Also want to get Rocks up at some point. He actually goes into Vikavolt, so same thing. Max speed, -1. I mean, we still go Boulder, we still pick up a KO. We get a crit, don't know how much that matters. We just go Boulder, we pick up a KO, and I don't think there's a lot he can do to deny that. We get poisoned. Obviously, speed drop. Doesn't matter in this situation. We do outspeed any variant of Vikavolt that is not Scarf, and we have already seen that it is not Scarf. It clicked Webs into Volt, so we are going to go ahead and click Mighty Cleave here, pick up a KO, whichever Pokemon he decides to give us. And then on Revenge, he probably goes into Darkrai. He's going to give us Vikavolt. Okay. Down goes Vikavolt. The Webs are literally only annoying because of the Monkey Dory now, actually. Because he can go Monkey Dory right now, and that puts us in a little bit of a weird spot, but we can go Radiant Bolt, I suppose. How much does a Grass Knot do to us? 10%, so, unless he's Specs. We can find out if Monkey Dory is Specs or not. That's valuable. And Boulder is still very, very valuable. Not only because of the fact that it can come in on the floor just every single time, but also because of Quick Attack. Quick Attack in-game is possible. We go Skarmory, like I said, on this pretty freely. That is our switching at the moment. And we're going to have to be very careful with this Urshifu. Urshifu is very, very good into us. If he Swords Dances, we Brave Bird. If he U-turns, we find out what his item is. If he Surging Strikes, we find out what his item is. So, I'm pretty confident with this play right now. The only thing that could be bad is if he is that bulk upset in this situation, I suppose. He's going to Surging Strikes. We'll find out if he's banded or Punching Glove. Punching Glove. Okay. Punching Glove, not only Punching Glove, but also Adamant. Thunder Punch cannot 2-hit KO us. I think we Roost. I think Roost puts us in the best spot. I don't know what exactly he would go into to take advantage of me here. But I think Roost puts me in the best spot, so that's what we're going to do. Keeps us healthy. For this Pokemon specifically, that we do not have a lot for at this point, so we do have to be very, very careful. If he Swords Dance is great, we Brave Bird the following turn. If he Surging Strikes, great, we gain HP. If he Surging Strikes, I actually might be inclined to Rocks the following turn. He is going to Swords Dance, so we're going to Roost up here. Still, never should KO us. Surging Strikes does 94% maximum. We are going to die after the Brave Bird, though. So we're going to Brave Bird here. This cannot KO us. We should die to Brave Bird. We're going to do like 70% to him. 60, 70. Some HP investment, definitely after that, huh? That goes Skarmory. You did good, Skarmory. We go Rillaboom. I mean, we have to glide. We're kind of forced into a position to where we have to glide. Unfortunately, I do think Monkey Dory comes in, but we are still going to get some valuable damage on that Pokemon. No Rocks is definitely annoying for this in-game. Maybe I should have made an aggressive play and U-turned, but that would have cost me the game. He's going to withdraw. He's going to go into Monkey Dory. Yeah, this should still do like 30%. He's a lot of HP investment. Good lord. Looks like I did about 25. So he's like max HP monkey. Or some HP at least. I mean, I have to switch out. I have to go into Raging Bolt here. I have to go Raging Bolt, unfortunately. Let's see what he ends up doing. I'm not entirely sure. If he goes for the Focus Blast and he lands, then good play on our opponent's part. It's looking real tough. It's looking like we might not win this game. However, he does Sludge Wave, so we actually get to play correct. Don't think Focus Blast would kill me from this range. I mean, he kind of chews a Draco, so he could just stay in pretty easily. We know he's Grass Knot. We know he is Sludge Wave. I still think I Volt Switch. I still think Volt Switch is my best play. I could have also Heavy Slammed. Heavy Slam would have done a ton of damage and also covered the Florges. If he stays there, we can go hands, catch him off guard, throw him a Thunder Punch his way. He's going to tear Electric, so we could throw a Drain Punch his way, I suppose. He's going to Terra Blast. This should not do that much at all. This should do like 10%. So he's showing us 4 of his moves. Why does that do so much? What? I mean, we can live another one. The question is, do I want to pop my Pyappa? I mean, Rillaboom Fake Out into Glide might KO. I don't know how many turns of Grassy Terrain we have left, though. If I have 2 turns of Grassy Terrain left, this was the best play always. I Rillaboom, my Fake Out, I Glide if I have 2 turns of Grassy Terrain left. Otherwise, I Fake Out and Hard Switch into Raging Bolt. Because I think I need that Pyappa on Uncle Mike to beat the Darkrai in the end. I think I do. Yeah, we have 2 turns of Grassy Terrain left. We're going to Fake Out first. I mean, he's out of range of Glide. So I think I still pivot Raging Bolt regardless. I think I pivot back Bolt regardless. I don't think Bolt's necessary for this in-game. I Bolt, he Sludge Waves, I Thunderclap. Put him in range of Fake Out plus Glide. Yeah, I think it's my only play. I mean, this Monkey Dory is putting me in a real tough spot. Right? I think it's my only play. I mean, also, Terra Blast doesn't KO me. Terra Blast does not KO me from this range, so maybe I Heavy Slam or Draco. Or Volt Switch. Maybe Volt Switch is the best play. If I Draco, do I still have enough juice to win if he goes Hard Forge? I think so. We're gonna Draco. I think we live. We should live. Yeah. Need you to connect this one, man. Thank you. Massive. Let's go. Let's go, Raging Bolt. That was huge. We needed that. Holy shit. There's still a game. There's still a possibility. It did get a lot harder, though, to beat the Florges. We have to have Boulder to beat the Florges. I think I go Rillaboom. Rillaboom is my best play into anything. This is going to have to be an Uncle Mike masterclass to be able to win this game. We Rillaboom. If he goes into Florges, we U-turn. I mean, pretty much no matter what the situation is, we U-turn. Or if he goes hard Urshifu, we could Wood Hammer. I think Rillaboom is really my only play. He goes Florges. I mean, we have to get every play right damn near right here. So I guess my biggest question right now is if I Wood Hammer and he Moonblast, do I live after Poison? He's Grassy Seed. I think we lose. If he's not at max HP, we could still have a chance. We're going to Fake Out first. I mean, he's making an executive decision right now. I think we Fake Out, we Wood Hammer. That puts him potentially in range of Boulder. Fake Out. I mean, I think we have to. This is our only play. Yeah, he's not. It doesn't look like he's max HP, because otherwise he would have restored all of that back. Or max defense, excuse me. I mean, we Wood Hammer. Moonblast shouldn't KO us. But I do think we lose at that point if Rillaboom goes down. So we Calm Minds here. Oh my gosh. That did so much damage. So I think our play now, I think we have to go hard into Iron Boulder. And if he outspeeds us, we lose the game anyway. I think the only play is to go hard Boulder, because if he kills Rillaboom, we lose. If he Synthesis, we can Mighty Cleave twice. I think this is our only play. That keeps Glide intact. Moonblast shouldn't KO us. And if he outspeeds us, we lose anyway. Yes, that was our best play. He's definitely not max defense, though, based on that. Like, he's like no defense. He's gonna Moonblast. We should Chew. Chew is a strong word. Chew is a very strong word. However, this is all Boulder is needed for, is to pick up this last KO. This is all Boulder is needed for. I mean, we Mighty Cleave. We don't overthink it. We Mighty Cleave. We just Mighty Cleave. This is your last one, Boulder. This is all you need to do left. This is all you need to do left, man. Come on, man. He is faster, so we lose regardless. Okay. He's faster, so we lose regardless. Unfortunate. Damn. I mean, can Hands live one? Even if Hands can live one, it can't. I mean, we're gonna need a masterclass right here. Rillaboom. We're gonna need a masterclass, man. How much are you at? I think you're too healthy. I think we have to crit. We do 31 to 37. It doesn't matter. Grassy terrain disappeared. I fucking threw. It doesn't matter. I mean, is there ever a universe in which I double crit Darkrai and Urshifu when we win? Let me see. Glide. Crit. No. But that's my only out at this point. So that's what I'm going to go for. That's my only out. He Synthesized. Oh no, if we would hammered off a choke. No, because no Grassy terrain was there. I mean, Thunder Punch Para is the only way, I guess, right? Man, 4 fucking finals in a row. I mean, good game to Darude. He definitely deserved it. He out-prepped me. I was very ill-prepared for Vikavolt. I don't know how different the game would have been if I hit the Draco. Definitely don't want to blame it on that by any means. That'd be silly. The game might have played out differently for sure, but I don't know if that would have changed the whole outcome of the game. I mean, we Fake Out, we Wood Hammer, or Glide, hope for a crit. We die to Toxic anyway. Man. I mean, it was a good season. We started off 0-2 and we made it to finals, but fuck, man. Like, I just can't fucking buy a win. Crit. No. Good game to Darude, man. Congrats on the championship. Oh, I don't even know what to say, guys. Sorry. Thank you guys so much for watching. And for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.